Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Leos from March 23rd through the 30th. Thank you so much for joining me here on my YouTube channel. This is going to be a general forecast, so keep in mind, don't take everything that I say super personal. This is just a collective energy reading for the zodiac sign of Leo. So if you do have any personal questions for me, anything that I really didn't mention in this reading but I kind of briefly touched on, or you're just needing clarity on, all my information to book me will be listed below. Okay, you can take advantage of the 5-question reading for 2222. That sale is going to be extended based off of what's going on right now. I don't want to make any readings super expensive. I understand that there's tough times, and I want to make sure that, again, people are getting answers to their questions. So if you're interested in that, my website link will be listed below. And let's go ahead and get straight into the reading, Leos. Now, the first thing I want to talk about in regards to what your week is going to be like, we're going to talk about the weekly theme. All right. So I do have the movement, choices and decisions card here. We have the 8 of Cups, and we also have the consolation card in reverse here. Okay. So with these cards coming up, I get a sense that for the weekly theme, Leos, there's going to be a lot of choices and decisions and things that you're going to have to move around for the new reality that's kind of going on. Okay, I'm not going to say the word on here because YouTube is not playing when it comes to that word. You guys know what I'm talking about. But yes, there's a lot of changes that are taking place, and there's a lot of readjusting that may have to take place during this time frame. Okay, especially if you work a job, this is like choices and decisions that you're going to have to make on the spur of the moment. This may be also, like I said, you being caught in a rock and a hard place, because you may work at a job where, yes, you have to show up, but then you're also in fear of other things that may come with that. So for a lot of you, you may be deciding to just leave a job. Okay. For others of you, this is more of you making decisions about leaving a relationship where you feel like you've been asking the universe to change things. Excuse me, I'm getting tongue tied. You've been asking the universe to change things, but there has been an issue with that actually taking place here, okay, with the consolation card. Also, for some of you, you could be feeling like your prayers are not being answered or not being heard because you're wishing for things to be different, and you could be feeling as if there's a lack of, spirit really hearing you. But it's not that spirit's not hearing you. For some of you, you need to be clear on what you're asking for, and you also need to make sure that after you ask for it, that you're actually putting yourself out there. So, for instance, if you want more money, you may be asking the universe for more money, but then the opportunity may present itself. You're like, well, I don't want that. So it's like beggars can't be choosers when it comes to opportunities. You never know where an opportunity is going to take you. So that may be a thing here as well. All right. For some of you, may even be dissatisfied with some sort of decisions that you may have to make, and you may be feeling some sort of way about that as well during this time frame. Okay, but what I do see in regards to the beginning of the week, I do have the spiritual strength card. I also have the 10 of Wands, and I also have the love card in reverse. Okay, now, beginning of the week, your spiritual strength is going to be at an all-time high because you guys are really going to have to exercise it. Okay, this is going to be you finally being able to keep your mind at rest, or trying to, at least, to keep your mind at rest and to be esoterically strong. Okay, this is allowing your spiritual understanding of what exactly is going on in your life to be stronger than your willpower to be sad and depressed and things of that nature, especially with the 10 of Wands right next to it. There's a lot of shit that's on, for some of you guys, backs. Okay, you may be a parent, and what's going on right now may be really affecting you in a sense where it's just too much. Okay, there may be other areas of your life that are also a little too much. It may not be the finances arena or your job, but it may be, your relationships with family members, or your relationship with friends, or your relationship in love, or there's just burdens that you're holding on just in general. Okay, this could be debt that you're worried about. But with the love card in reverse, you could also be feeling as if, like, if you're single, there's been just blockages in your love life. If you're in a relationship, there's been a lack of a real connection there with you and your person. Okay. Now, when it comes to the middle of the week, I do have the Stand Your Ground card. I also have the 3 of Wands, and I also have the Merchant card. So middle of the week, I'm seeing that you guys are really going to have to stand up for yourself. This may be through family members, This may even be friends. Like for a lot of you, it's going to be a lot of different people around you. So you need to be aware of people you have around you that are just unnecessarily causing issues, especially if you don't need that stress right now. It's time for you to put those situations on the back burner. With the Three of Wands, this is also you needing to plan for the future. Some of you, you're going to be making some plans for the near future in regards to like the next 3 months on how you're going to possibly move, manifest more finances. You may be feeling like you have to move back with your parents or something like that. This could also be you having to stand your ground and think about the long term when it comes to, again, getting yourself out of certain situations as well. Now, when it comes to the ending of the week, I do have the spiritual connection card or spiritual union card. I have the Queen of Pentacles, and I also have the Sorrow card in reverse. So ending of the week, there may be a spiritual connection you may have with an earth sign. This is specifically for people who have connections with an earth sign. That connection, you guys may come out of the sad era in your relationship and try to work things out. You may have an earth sign who's actually trying to promise you that they're going to be more trustworthy or that they're going to be more loyal to the relationship in there. You guys may also be trying to ground the relationship as well in a financial sense. And for a lot of you, any sort of like sadness that may have been associated with a spiritual connection you may have had with someone may actually go away here. Now, for others of you, if you're single, you may be more connected with yourself spiritually, connected to your masculine and feminine energy during this time frame and able to kind of let go of any sadness as well that has been attached to you for some time. And really taking care of yourself health-wise and mentally, okay? Now, the weekend energy, I do have the Love Begins card. I have the Temperance, and we also have the Waiting card, okay? So the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I get a sense that you guys are really going to be, like I said, more connected to yourself emotionally. This is being able to pour into yourself and be able to understand that you can't pour from an empty cup. If you're not in tune with yourself emotionally, you can't give love to anybody else. And for a lot of you, this is going to be very apparent to you. With the Patience card here, or not Patience, the Temperance card, this is about you guys exercising a level of patience with somebody who you love. And you guys may be waiting for things to get better with this connection. Others of you, this is more of, like I said, self-love. You trying to be patient when it comes to opportunities manifesting for money or opportunities to venture out of the situation you're in right now as well. Some of you also, you may have some sort of new project that you're investing your energy into, something that's emotionally connected to you. And you may also have to be patient when it comes to that. Especially if this is like a business or something that you're trying to work on. It's going to take more time than you think to actually get it off the ground. Now, the last set of cards is going to represent the lesson that you're actually supposed to learn from everything that's taking place this week. So I have the Firm Foundation card. I also have the Servant card, and I also have the Magician card. So the lesson that was actually supposed to be taught here, Spirit wants you to understand that a firm foundation is something that's in full control of you. With the Magician card right next to it, this is you having the ability to make your situation what you want it to be. It's like being able to turn lemons into a lemon chill frosty or something like that. I know that's like, what the fuck, Crystal? But no, seriously, this is being able to turn lemons from just being lemonade, but being real innovative with it. So with the times that are going on right now, instead of taking this approach of, well, things are not working out how I want them to, you take powers into your own hands. Okay, you create that abundance for yourself. You create the opportunities for yourself. You don't wait until somebody else does. And for a lot of you, this is also if you've been just serving others or trying to help others and not helping yourself, Spirit's like, look, you need a firmer foundation to stand on your own. You can't help anybody if you're, again, pouring from an empty cup. If you don't have shit to hold on to or shit to, show for, how can you help anyone else? How can you allow other situations outside of yourself to knock you off your kilter? So this is like the main thing that's having to be addressed here, okay? And really, like I said, this week is about to empower you in a sense to where you put matters into your own hands, honestly. Especially in love and especially in finances. Now, this is what I'm seeing, Leos. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope that I was able to give you some sort of guidance or clarity. If you did enjoy, please make sure you thumbs this up. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Take advantage of the 5-question reading for 2022. It will be listed below, and I will see each and every one of my Leos in the next one.